Chant if you know.
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, must you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Beyond thinking is the topic given. Stones don't think, so be stony. पत्थर बन जाओ, beyond thinking. We must first of all try to learn the genesis of thoughts, how thoughts are born. See? If something is born, it will die also. Then, how the thoughts are born is the issue. See? And how many types of thoughts, and to whom the thoughts come, and then who is influenced by the thoughts, and who wants to go beyond the thoughts. See? So these various aspects we'll have to learn. So first of all, let us understand the genesis of thoughts. So we can learn that by observing the world. See, my eyes are open, your eyes are open. I can't say your ears are open. Don't know whether you are listening or what. Eyes are open. Then how the thoughts are born? When we stand in front of the mirror, there is a reflection. As you are seeing me, in fact, you are not seeing me. What you are seeing is my reflection ज़्यादा मत खींचो. You can keep standing there. Yeah. So, you are not seeing me, in fact. What you are seeing is my reflection on your mind. Okay? Now, that which is not included in your vision, that you cannot see. See, like I can see you, I cannot see the wall behind, because that object is not included in my vision. So, one part is object of knowledge included in the mind or vision, and second, the knowledge is also happening in the same mind. See? My seeing you cannot know. Are you seeing me where I am, or you are seeing me in your mind? See? Now, second thing. In fact, you are not seeing me. You are seeing the image in your mind. See? Now, next step. The image will be so small and leave it. And if there are 50 of you, 50 images. If you become 500, there will be 500 images. So will there be a weight or a burden on my vision? No. Then what are those images on the mind? See, you are all IT people, isn't it? I must talk in your language. See? When we add data to our laptop or phone or SSD, that time does the weight of that object increase? Suppose you have got a phone with 1 TB storage. Will it be heavier? If it is only maybe 120 GB. So will it be lighter? No. But the data is there. So when data is added, there is no increase in the weight. When data is deleted, there is no lightness in the weight. So what is that data? That is what is our experience in this world. See? So that data is called, I do not know, if I am wrong, correct me. That data is called as pixels, isn't it? You have got your camera, so many pixels, 100 pixels, 500 pixels. So the pixels are useful, but they don't have weight. Because they don't have weight, they are not objects. They are only appearances. See? In the same manner, all our possessions in this world and all our relations in this world, they are pixels. See? Husband in the mind of the wife is a burden or a light? No weight. Why? Because husband is a pixel. Pixel or pixel? So, all of us are experiencing the pixels, and we give a value of reality to that. Who can help us? See, once a friend of mine was driving me. He was not actually known to me, first time, from Sydney to the airport, Sydney airport. So I asked him, hey Mahatma Ji, I don't know you, who are you? Please introduce yourself. He said, Swamiji, I am professor of some software, electronics, something like that. I said, very good. I always have this question, now you can help me in sorting out the question. When we delete data, where does it go? See? And this also you know, the corrupted hard disk also we can retrieve the data, is it not? So if we have deleted data and yet it can be retrieved, then where it had gone? See? At a time we open 3, 4, 5 windows on our laptop. Only that window which is active, you can function on it, is it not? Other windows are seen. See? But they are not functional. So, these windows are the impressions, see, are the pixels, all the relations, or the possessions. See? All of them have the same status. Nothing different. Same. Be very attentive. It's a very subtle subject. Now when I see some object, immediately image is formed on my retina, and then two options. I give importance to that object, or I don't give any importance to that object. When I give importance to that object gathers a status of reality. When I do not give the importance to the reflection of that object in the mind, it doesn't gather any reality. See, like him. Now he has grandchildren. So he has importance for those kids. For me, no problem. It's very good children. Now go, don't. See the difference? So he has positive importance something, so he will like to bring them. Swamiji will take photo with you and all that. And for me, it is negative importance. Therefore, take them away or give them chocolate, bribe them. Now both of us have given importance. He has given positive importance, so it is a problem for me who doesn't have positive importance. And the one who has asked them to get away because they are a nuisance, they won't listen to anything. So what is the thought? Now understand what is the thought. Whenever we give a status of reality to anything, thoughts are born. See? So thoughts are only the things reflected on our mind, and the things enter in our mind in the form of reflection through 5 gateways. Because there are only 5 objects: Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. See? Now that which is not in front of my eyes, that doesn't exist for me. Because it doesn't exist for me, it has no influence on me. We are trying to learn how to go beyond thoughts. See? So, what is then the anatomy of a thought? Anatomy of a thought is when an object enters our mind and we give value to that entry of the object in the mind, some abscess happens on the mind. Now take a gross example to understand this. This example is very simple, which one important thing I will tell you. Nobody can teach anybody in this world. We have to learn. We should not become a challenge to Guru Maharaj. Sudhar ke dikhao. We have to learn. Nobody can teach. Don't make that guru a victim of your discipleship. See? A real guru is not hanging there. A real guru is our ability to learn from every experience. See? And if you want to have a portrait or a picture of your guru, I'll give you a simple guru. Make a frame, beautiful, and hang it in the center of the room. Nothing inside. Empty frame. And learn from the space which is included in the frame. Constantly teaching us. But are we learning? See? So what that empty frame hanging will teach us, look here, I support everything. See? I do not reject anything. I do not comment on anything. I do not get influenced by anything. This is what the space is constantly teaching us. And therefore, space does not have thoughts. But without the space, nothing can exist. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantyapaha, na shoshayati marutaha. Where it comes? You should know. Why should we know? You are giving lecture. But I was told you are all the students of Vedanta. Therefore, this is from the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Nainam chindanti shastrani. Enam means akash, space. Space is not cut by the shastra. That is the earth. Nainam chindanti shastra. Nainam dahati pavakaha. The space is not burnt by the fire. Na kledayanti apaha. The water does not make the space wet. Na shoshayati marutaha. The air does not dry the space. See? And therefore, there are no waves in the space. See? No waves. But if we go to the ocean, see? Now we see so many waves on the surface of the ocean. Now where from the waves come? Like the birds come and sit on the tree, like that, do the waves come from somewhere to ride on the surface of the ocean? No. Where from they come?
Within.
They come from within. Now the question is, why they come? Who is responsible? See, think. When the external winds are blowing very fast and they go on hammering the surface of the ocean, then the waves come. Not from the winds, but from the ocean. So what is the position of those waves with reference to ocean? Waves are unmanifest, existing in the ocean. Because of the external factor, winds, the unmanifest waves surface. See? And when the winds are quietened, then where do the waves go? They go back to the ocean. So addition of waves to the ocean is not a gain. And a death of the waves is not a loss to the ocean. So what is the position of the waves with reference to ocean? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Whether there are waves or no waves, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? So if you want to go beyond thoughts, कोई निंदो कोई वंदो, कोई कैसे कहो रे, राम सांगे प्रीत बांधी होत जैसे होत रे. You want to go beyond the thoughts? This is the technique. Because without the seeds, the plant cannot grow. Seeds are required. See, earth is the same. There are 3-4 different types of seeds we have sown. Let's say one is that of chili, second is tomato. So do we call these are the plants of the earth? No. This is a chili plant, this is a tomato plant. Exactly. Each thoughts have the origin. See? And their origin, we are responsible for that. Nobody is responsible. See? Now, what I want you to learn is this. Genesis of thought. I was once going around Narmadaji. Those who are hearing me, they might have heard this example. And somewhere in Madhya Pradesh, while you are going on the banks, there was an area which was muddy. And there was no option. We had to go through the mud. And the mud was pretty deep, maybe about 1 foot, 1.5 foot. So I had to take my shoes in my hand and then walk through. And while going, I think some thorn has gone in my foot. I can't do anything now. Because hands cannot go in the mud, and what will I do there? So somehow, limping, I went ahead and forgot after some time. When we came out of the mud, then wash our feet and all that. And that ashram where we went. So one day gone, second day, third day, I started limping. So my friend, happened to be a doctor, he said, Swamiji, why are you limping like this? I said, this is style. He said, once in a while be serious in life. Something wrong with your foot. I said, I have not given any name. They asked, क्या हुआ? अभी नाम नहीं रखा. Let me check it. I said, okay, check. Foot is yours. So I sat in the chair, put my foot on the stool. And then he started seeing. Washed it. And he said, Swamiji, something has gone inside your foot. And it is swollen. It is painful. When I touch your foot, goes back. And it is reddish. It's tender. Then what do I do? You don't do, I'll remove that. I said, remove them. He removed the thorn completely. He said, thank God it has come out completely because it was not a rotten thorn. So he removed it. I said, now, he just plugged it with something so that dust should not go. I said, but how it will repair? He said, Swamiji, I thought you are educated, but it seems, I said, you don't seem, I am uneducated. Tell me, he said, tissue repairs itself. We don't have to do anything. What we have done, remove the foreign body. Now, when a foreign body entered the tissue started reacting. And the reaction of the tissue created a bulge, a pain, tenderness, redness. And when the foreign body is removed, all these reactions of the tissue slowly, in due time, they quieten down, is it not? So where from the swelling on the tissue came? Did it come from outside? Yes and no. Yes, cause something, foreign body has entered, and therefore there is a reaction. If this is clear, now, when a foreign body enters the mind, see, the mind tissue will start reacting. See, and the reaction of the mind tissue is called thought. See, so the thoughts do not come from outside, like the waves do not come from outside in the ocean. See, it is the inherent potentiality in the waters to react in the form of the waves when external pressure comes. Exactly the same way. It is the inherent potentiality in the mind when external pressure comes, meaning when something enters the mind, like the thorn in the foot. Now this is easy to understand. Entry of a thorn in a foot is easy to understand. How the things enter the mind? See?
When we give it importance.
See, things. The things do not enter the mind at all. I am seeing you. Have you entered in me? See? Things don't enter the mind. Now, like I am seeing all of you. See? I might have seen you earlier, but I don't remember anybody's name or anything. Like this is my specialty, I don't remember anybody's name or anything. But some people you remember, see, like Subodh Bhai, you know his name? Subodh or what? Subodh, na? Okay, some kind of bodh. See, so I remember his name, Prabodh. Why? Higher the nuisance value, more is the memory. Why I don't remember you? Because zero nuisance value. Why zero nuisance value? Because I have not given any importance to your presence or absence, is it not? See, friends, we have to learn how the thoughts are born. So when any instrument of knowledge, 5 sense organs, when they are open, the worldly objects enter our mind in the form of an image. And then we take that image as real. See? And because we take it as real, then we start reacting. You all are students of Vedanta, therefore I am telling you, the first verse of Dakshinamurti. See? Vishvam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam nijantargatam pashyannatmani mayaya bahirivod bhutam yatha nidraya yas sakshat kurute prabodha samaye swatmanam evadvayam tasmai shri guru murtaye namaidam shri dakshinamurtaye. You heard this verse, no? What we heard and learned. See? Vishvam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam. This world is like a reflection of a town in a mirror. Isn't it? Vishvam darpana tulyamana nagari Nijantargatam. So the first thing we have to understand, we have a choice. When any object comes in front of the mirror, mirror has no choice. It will reflect. Because it is inert. But when something comes in front of us, in the form of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, we have a choice to give importance to that, to reflect in our mind or not. We have a choice. Mirror doesn't have a choice. And if we react to any experience, what will happen? If we do not react, what will happen? This is what that stotra, first slok says. See? So first thing we have to understand that the whole experiences are happening only in the mind. Nothing is happening outside. Only happening in the mind. See? Behind, I don't have glasses today. The glasses themselves cannot see you, is it not? There are eyes behind the glasses. Eyes cannot see. There is a mind behind the eyes. And mind is inert, prakriti. So mind also cannot see. Then how the knowledge happens? Then a thought is formed. See? Now when a thought is formed, what exactly happens? See? So because the foreign body has entered, the object is included in the mind in the form of the reflection, so it has entered, a thought is formed. Now here we have an option. Which option mirror does not have? The option is, do we react to that reflection or we do not react to that reflection? Now, by we means who? See, mirror does not have option to reject the reflection. Like mirror, mind is also inert, prakriti, jad. The mind also does not have any option to reject the reflection. Then who is disturbed? See, water is not disturbed. Wave is not disturbed. We are watching from, we are not disturbed. Then who is disturbed? We have to slowly go deeper and deeper in our own being. So, when an object enters the mind, that bulge on the mind is called as a thought. And it is in this thought alone, the pure consciousness reflects as Chidabhas. See? There are two lights. One is a common light. In the common light, everything is seen. There is a specific light. See? Some of us are having, I can see that from here. You be also be able to see me. In the common light, you can see me as I am. I can see you as you are. But somewhere your skin is tight because there is a deforestation. Or your glasses is hard. There, the light of these bulbs is in the form of a dot. So two lights. One is common light and second is specific light. In the same manner, everything is in consciousness. In one of the bhajans of Kabirji, he says, सब में सब पर आप विराजे जड़ चेतन में डोलता. सब में, inert or sentient. सब में सब पर. But it is neither jad nor chetan. See? सब में सब पर. जड़ चेतन में डोलता. So what is jada chetana? We are chetana and what we see is the jada. See? So, the Prakriti is not disturbed. The Chaitanya is not disturbed. See? Then who is disturbed? In fact, nobody is disturbed. But when you look at the sea, ocean, so many waves, and daytime the sun is illuminating, there will be general light of the sun in whose light the whole ocean and everything is seen. Everything is seen. General light. Plus, wherever there are waves, there is a specific light, isn't it? Spots. And when the waves are moving, that time, those spots also seem to be dancing. See? Now, can those reflected spots of the sun exist without the wave? Waves are required. If we stand in front of the wall, we don't see our reflection. We require a mirror. In the same manner, although consciousness, Chaitanya, is everything, yet it reflects only in the thoughts. And what are thoughts? Thoughts are entry of an object in the mind. And how the objects enter in the mind? When we give importance to something. See? So if we have to go beyond the thoughts, what we have to do? If we have given importance to something, we have to devalue that. Nobody can do it for us. As much you are disturbed because of your wife and husband, are others disturbed? Why? Because we have given undue importance to them. If we want to go beyond thoughts, we have to understand this. We give importance to anything in this world, and you will be caught in the curfew of thoughts. How simple it is. Once in Mumbai, my talks were due, so I went. First day, like he wanted to introduce and don't leave the mic. There also the same thing. So, he started. My introduction. Now our Swamiji has come, relax. I say, hey, what kind of introduction this is? Then he told, no, there was earlier Swamiji who had 7 days sessions, talks, it was really good. But he was so angry. If somebody comes 2 seconds late, he used to look at him, should I make a pakoda or a kachori or a keema? Because somebody is late. Now, some people have got the BP problem. You know BP? What? Bladder pressure. So they have got a BP problem. So they can't hold. See? Either do or die. That situation. So they have to get up and go. So when they are going, again he looks. See? Now what was happening? He has given importance to punctuality and discipline. You will suffer throughout your life. Now this is just example. Give this to everything in your life. See? Few examples to make this point. There was one conference organized in Pune, and the topic of the conference was reverence for life. It was organized by Sadhu Vaswani, organization many years before. I am very close with all those people. So they invited me for that. And after going there, they said, Swamiji, we have got so many speakers. So we request you that after you listen to them, then you can summarize and bless us. That means 3 days I have to silently suffer. See? So on the 3rd day, I said, now I have changed my prayers. Oh God, in the next life, kindly make me a pumpkin. No more a human being or animal, because non-vegetarian. And then, in their inspiration to talk ill about non-vegetarian and glorify the vegetarian, one person said to such an extent that whenever I see any non-vegetarian person walking, I see he is a mobile grave of the dead animals. And everybody cut it. Now tell me, what business you have got to bother about what others eat? Unless they plug your finger and eat. See, friends, therefore come to the point. To whatever we have given importance, that becomes the source of thoughts and disturbances. See, if I have given importance, you cannot devalue it on my behalf. I have to devalue. See? So if we really want to practice this, we have to devalue everything. And you know the best part? We all do that, but we don't know that we do it. See? How do we do it? Don't demonstrate. When you go to sleep, therefore I say don't demonstrate. When you go to sleep, what you do? You start de-evaluating everything step by step, step by step. Things, beings, relations, possessions, achievements, failures, everything slowly, slowly discarded. See? Like when I came here, I was so terribly tired. So Amma came with, the same Purna Kumbha. I said, Hatao, Purna Kumbha. Give me food and I'll sleep. So tired. See? Otherwise, they go with the Purna Kumbha and all that, And do you know what is the Purna Kumbha and all that? No? Thank God. There are all too many things, Let the life be simple, friends. See? No, but when Swamiji, Mahatmas come, we are told we should take that kumbha and then say, na karmana na prajaya dhane na tyage naike amrutatva manashu. But why they show the Purna Kumbha? See? Because when the earlier days, Mahatmas used to walk on the foot, so their feet used to be dirty. Therefore, wash your feet and then come in our house. But now Babajis are flying and coming by a car, Purna Kumbha is not required. And those who are traditional, see, they become disturbed because of that, because they have given importance to that. See, like I do this drama. I have my camera and everything. So there are always wise people in the world more than the other wise people. So, Swamiji, I will tell you something. I said, tell. It doesn't look nice. A Swami, a Mahatma is doing like this thing. Somebody should do. Why you do it? I said, you are perfectly right. Then why do you do it? I said, you label me, I am a Mahatma, and then you expect me to behave according to your definition. I am a CH Atma, Chota Atma, not a Bada Atma. See, friends, and this is how small little things create so much of disturbance in our mind. And as a result, whole life is only do's and don'ts. They don't tell, relax. Relax. Okay, never mind. Therefore, if these thoughts are problem for us, we don't have to be afraid of thoughts. We have to bypass the thoughts. See? It is here I disagree with Patanjali Maharshis. Yogaha, what they call? Chitta Vritti Nirodha. And you ask all the yogis, even if somebody are here, I don't know. Those who are good for nothing, they do yoga. So, you ask them, have they really achieved Chitta Vritti Nirodha? See? Why we should be afraid of thoughts? My eyes can see all of you. No, I don't know. Arre? God has given the eyes to see. There is nothing wrong in seeing anything. See? We hear the things. You can't plug your ears. Similarly, mind is given for thinking. Think. Nothing wrong in that. See? No. I am disturbed because of you coming. Don't come. No, not like that. You have to have control over yourself. See? And therefore, when we are told Chitta Vritti Nirodha Yogaha, first of all, the Chitta Vritti defined by Patanjali are Vrittaya Panchataya, Klishta, Klishtacha. Then the various kind of things, Raga, Dvesha, Abhinivesha, etc. Those are the 5 Vrittis. But that is not complete. The real thoughts are only 3. Waker during the waking, I am a waker. Then dreamer during the dream. And third, deep sleeper is also a thought. Patanjali Maharshi says, Abhava pratyaya lambana vrittihi nidra. Sleep is that thought where waking and dream is absent. And when Patanjali Maharshi says that yogaha chitta vritti nirodha, what it should mean? We have to go beyond waking of the waker, dream of the dreamer, and deep sleep of the deep sleeper. See? This is my Krishna's yoga, not Patanjali's yoga. Patanjali's yoga is a business. Krishna's yoga is a freedom. What is Krishna's yoga? To be practiced by oneself. What is Patanjali yoga? Starting a yoga studio and getting our bread and butter. So what is Krishna's yoga? Tam vidyat dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sannitam. This is Krishna's yoga. That is called yoga. What is called yoga? Tam vidyat dukkha sanyoga. When the miseries come in our life, tam vidyat dukkha sanyoga viyogam. You don't become miserable. That is yoga. And how do we practice this? So, nishchayena yoktavyaha. Nishchayena. Refuse to be miserable. And what is the misery? Misery is the reaction to any experience. So, thoughts are two types. One is the experience is gathered through the thought. And second thing, when that experience creates a reaction, then the samsara begins. See? So if we want to go beyond the thoughts, we must know all these aspects about the thinking. You have heard our happy mantra mala. There is one mantra in that. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. Now, what is world? You must have studied Durgdrishya Vivek. There is a shlok in that. Asti bhati priya nama rupa iti panchamshakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagad rupam tato dvayam. Asti bhati priya and name and form. Asti bhati priya is Satchidananda, conscious blissful existence. Name and form is nama rupa. The first three is Paramatma, adyatrayam brahma rupam. Jagad rupam tato dvayam. The two things are, what are the two things? Name and form. They are Jagat. So, if we want to go beyond the thoughts, what we have to do? Don't close your eyes. Don't put plugs in your ear. Dekho, suno. But, mat bolo. See? You are one with the divine. We don't have to close eyes and sit in meditation. There is one text. We have got a very exhaustive commentary on that. And Hindi version is published already. We have 3 fat volumes of Tripura Rahasya. Those of you know Hindi, you can get it. When I was doing that book, it was as if getting mad with drunk, as a drunkard like that. It was so beautiful. So, in that, probably in the 18th chapter, this topic comes. Their wife is a guru and husband is a disciple. Why? They are everywhere. When a girl gets married, she comes home, she is called as Gruha Lakshmi, is it not? When the man gets married, comes home, he is called as Ghar Jawai. So who is the Malik of the house? The lady. So she only taught him everything. And therefore he got inspired. Sat in the bed itself and doing meditation. And then he used to do every day. One day she came and sat next to him and saw he is sitting like this. So because she is wife, she sat, hugged him tight and kissed him. He said, "What are you doing? You only taught me meditation and you are disturbing me." So she said, "Honey, darling, tell me, what do you get when you close your eyes? What do you lose when you open your eyes?" This is going beyond thoughts. Nothing can be added to the infinite. Nothing can be taken away from the infinite. The Chittavritti Nirodha will be what therefore? Waking comes and goes. When waking comes, what is added to us? And when waking goes, what do we lose? Then dream comes, what is added? Dream goes, what do we lose? Deep sleep comes, what have we lost? Again, my Krishna Kanaya, Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishtaha mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha. I am the very substratum of everything. I alone support smriti, dream, jnanam, waking, apohanam, deep sleep, chakarat, samadhi. I alone support these four experiences. And therefore, sarvaihi vedaihi aham eva vidya. Vidya means worthy of knowing. See, this knowledge of our being does not involve operation of thoughts. See? We have to do nothing. Real spirituality is laziness. Struggle. But meditation for half an hour. Cartoons. And in their meditation also, because I don't do, so but people are, therefore I know what is happening in meditation. Swamiji, in our ashram, they tell switch off all the lights and then do meditation. Why? I said, so that the guru and the shishya both can sleep. And when meditation is over, they switch on. Jagay sab. Cartoons. See, friends. And the other thing, I can't do meditation, but when I go there, I have to sit along with others, My wife tells me, come, so I have to go. But I can't sit for it. And she sits. But others, when I watch doing meditation, they have funny kind of mudra. What is that? That is Jhatka meditation. We will teach you halal meditation. See, friends, when waking experience comes, what is added to us, you tell me? When waking experience goes, what do we lose? When dream comes, what is added to us? When dream goes, what do we lose? When deep sleep is there, what we have lost? We are still there. Chakara Samadhi, when you do Samadhi, do you get anything? Or do you lose anything? Therefore, that experience which does not involve operation of sense organs, mind and intellect is going beyond thoughts. Easy? It may be easy for you. When you get married, then you will understand. Disgusted fellows. See, like in our country, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe should get, preference. In the same manner, on the spiritual path, married people should get preference in realization. If you are married, it is not a qualification. It's an accident. Being is our natural state. Becoming is unnatural. Being man is natural. Becoming husband is unnatural. And whenever you are in unnatural condition, you cannot be happy. Thought-free experience is again explained in our Bhagavad Gita. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. Pashyato munehe, the one who is awakened to his essential nature. For him, this apparent experience gathered through sense organs, mind and intellect is of zero consequences. Sa nisha. And for the ignorant person, the divinity is a nisha. For them, this world is real. See, friends. Therefore, if we want to go beyond the thoughts, nobody can help us. Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet. What is further? I have forgotten.
Atmaneva atmanatushta.
Huh? You are making a cocktail. Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ribur atman. Aha! मेरी परीक्षा ले रहे थे. See? Uddhared atmanatmanam. This word atma is used how many times? Uddhared atmana atmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripu atmana. How many times? See? So each place the atma has a separate meaning. Meaning, by the mind, conquer the mind and go beyond the mind, although you are living in the mind. How do we do this? It's not difficult, it's very simple. Take an example to make it point. About the yoga, I had a very good experience. I was somewhere in Australia, in the lower portion. There is Tasmania. And there were so many Indians. And there was one family from Fiji, the Fijians they call it. So they were my host. For the first time I saw them, they saw me for the first time. So in my bedroom they have kept everything, a nice table and some books. Water, everything. So before sleeping, I saw what books they have kept. There was one book, Doga. I said, what kind of Doga book it could be? So I took that book. And it was such a joy to see that book. It was Yoga for Dogs. And the various sketches which were drawn, so beautiful, I tell you. Next time you see a dog getting out of sleep, first thing he does is Surya Namaskar. See? So, there was a bird and you. When you look into the mirror, what is your experience, you know. When a bird looks into the mirror, what is his experience, we can only observe. We can't know. But from the observation, we can find out what is his experience. So when we stand in front of the mirror, we feel, if somebody realizes only me only, but people don't recognize my realization. And when the dog stands in front of the mirror, he takes there, oh God, somebody is there, and start hitting the surface of the mirror. But nothing happens. Then he goes to satsanga and he comes to know, if you do meditation, you will realize, okay, I want to become strong. So he starts doing yoga. And what is yoga? Yoga is pranayam and open the eyes. Oh, still there. I think it is not working. Then he does, the asanas. See? Gardan Modasan. So many asanas he does. After every asana he looks into it, oh, nothing is good. What to do? I think yoga is not useful. I will do bhakti, devotion. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Oh, still there. Bhakti is not useful. Let me do some charity. He does charity, doesn't help. See? Finally, he goes behind the mirror. Aha! I think because of charity, that fellow has disappeared. See? Gotamal, Dagdubal, Patharwala gave ₹100 for this building. My name and form should be there. See? He comes in the front and again he is there. Oh God, he has not gone. And out of frustration, the bird starts hitting so badly that the mirror breaks into pieces. Oh God, so many of them have come again. See, friends, remember, recognition of an illusion as an illusion is the only way to transcend illusions. What sadhana will you do, tell me? See? Simply reading Upanishad, Vedanta, giving lectures and listening lectures, going for retreat, दिल बहलाने के लिए गालिब ख्याल अच्छा है. See, it must become our experience. What experience? That experience which does not involve operation of known means of knowledge. Which are the known means of knowledge? Number 1, sense organs. Number 2, mind. Number 3, intellect. Sense organs give us the objective knowledge. Mind gives us emotional knowledge. And intellect gives us conceptual knowledge. The truth is neither the object, nor the emotion, nor the concept. This experience of yours is going beyond thoughts. You cannot understand. See, you cannot understand. Stand under it. Because we cannot understand, we cannot be arrogant of realization. Do you know, अपन तो भैया realize हो गए, तुम्हारा क्या हाल है? See, Maharaj, great saints put this thing in simple words, like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Bhagavan. He used to tell a doll made out of salt wanted to see the depth of the ocean and jumped and never came out. In realization, there is nobody left to be realized. Body is a thought. Husband is a thought. Wife is a thought. Brother is a thought. Mother is a thought. And all these thoughts are born under a particular condition. So when we are able to recognize this truth, that thoughts are only appearances, they have no reality. Therefore, if we really want to work on the spiritual front, keep space as the ideal or the guru. And to start with, what is the word? Names and forms. What is sadhana? Dekho suno mat bolo. Thoughts will not be born. You don't have to close the eyes, you don't have to close the ears. But how it is possible? What are you doing now? As you listen to Vedanta, as you listen to Satsanga, does it make any difference? कितने महात्माओं को सुन के रख दिया, क्या फर्क पड़ा? हुण तुसी ट्राई करो. देखो महाराज, going beyond thoughts is so simple. ना कहूं से दोस्ती, ना कहूं से बैर. Relax, relax, relax. Therefore, try this happy mantra mala sincerely. That is the crux of all the scriptures in the world. Life is a time pass. If you take this thing, you will be relaxed. See, I have to do this, I have to nothing happens. Parents, they feel because of them the children are growing. Those children who don't have parents, they don't grow. इतने रहते कि no parents, not growing. What is our contribution? But ahankara vimudhatma kartamiti manyate. Therefore, slowly and steadily we have to practice. Only one thing, try from today. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. Now, there is one more lecture? Tomorrow? Okay. Tomorrow, we'll try to see the same thing. How do we go beyond thoughts? Through this Maha Mantra. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. Now enough for the day. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.